I'm sure you've heard about digital maturity. So what is digital maturity? Why you should try to get there? So in this video, in a very quick video, I'll show you why you should care about digital maturity. I'm Steve Johnston, a serial entrepreneur, and I'm passionate about helping entrepreneurs to succeed. And I'm very excited to use this channel to share all my valuable resources with you to help you reach your goal. Come and join me, let's work together, and we'll get your digital transformation a success. So what is digital maturity? So we know the maturity of a company. We know it needs to be mature. You have everybody's doing well. You are in the market. You are a solid player in your market. But digital maturity is not about market. It's not about necessarily just skills of the people. It's all about the digital culture and more. But it enables you, your company, to be able to use the technology, to adapt to new technologies quickly and start new projects right with the technology, not trying to do something on paper and later you digitize everything. You should start right away with the right technology, and you should have the ecosystem in place to do that, to reach the maximum efficiency of your company, to be profitable, successful, and be very competitive in your market. In this image, you'll see that what influences the maturity. Just to give you an example. So if I zoom this here, in terms of if a company is digitally mature, in terms of the revenue and the profit, if you look at a company who has a lower maturity, so not very good with technology, just good enough, but doesn't invest in technology, doesn't invest in their people and their culture. So what happens is, in terms of revenue, they're doing a lot less than the medium maturity level and the higher maturity level. So if you look at it, it's very proportional overall in terms of revenues and profit. That makes a huge difference. So this is why you should aim at becoming digitally mature in your company. And you should start now, by the way, because it goes fast. So again, this is, I think, a good example that shows that you should do it. In terms of like 4 key aspects of the maturity of your company, if you achieve it, how it's going to benefit your company. So in terms of the success, all areas of your business will be more successful. They will be more efficient. They will get more data. They will get business intelligence for each department or each aspects of your organization. You'll be able to make better decisions, and the lead of these departments or divisions or whatever the role they play is going to be better as well. The tools are going to be more efficient. A lot of tasks are going to be automated. So you'll see a big difference. So if you don't invest into that now, you'll be behind your competitors if you're not already. In terms of the projects, if you use like a Kanban board, if you use some new tools that you can use and you know how to use them, so you have the skills internally to use these tools and configure them nicely, all your projects will go faster. They will be better. You will get the outcomes that you were planning to, and you'll be able to get the results that you planned at the beginning to align your investments in technologies and your people to be successful with your projects and not getting delays. This is a statistic about the people. I mean, the employees are generally happier and less stressed and more productive when they work in a digitally mature company, when the culture is more around digital, or at least they're trying to achieve a better or higher maturity level. So that's not me saying it. It comes from real statistics. And when you have the tools and the employees are well surrounded by training and they can help themselves, they can adapt quickly to market changes, which is very good, very important for you. So the resilience of your company for its perpetuity, it's huge. So if your employees can adapt to the market easily because of the culture of the organization, the maturity of the organization, that makes a huge difference. That will make live or die in terms of your company in a very short term. So I don't want to stress anybody, but I mean, you should invest in digital for sure. I'm in that business, I'm biased, but I think it's clear around the world that we need to do everything in our power to become digitally mature. So now, how to become digitally mature? It's good to say, or me say, Steve saying, okay, you should be mature. So what to do to get there? So we have 4 key elements here. the culture. You need to aim to get a digital culture in your company. What does that mean exactly? You need to have a training program within your organization, not just send 1 or 2 employees on a training session somewhere close or somewhere in the world and hope that your company will change. It needs to be within the company, like a training program that everybody can train themselves. They can read books, they can go to things. So having a budget for that. And also management team needs to be digitally or interested, and they should promote that a lot to make sure that the employees are feeling that this is where you're going. And if you share that, if you're a good leader in digitally or digital tools and solutions, that's going to follow for sure. So at that thing, you need to start ASAP because it takes time to change the culture. I had a teacher a long time ago who said, if your strategy is to change a culture, change your strategy. So, but I think that culture can be changed, but not in the short term. So start now. So the second one is organizational structure. So in that case, the thing is, most companies, they are structured in departments, and they have their lead and they have their employees and they work, they do their stuff and they're happy, and then they don't talk to each other. If you've watched some of my videos, you'll see that I'm talking about silos. A bunch of silos, like departments are creating silos. If you look at an org chart, it's pretty much siloed everywhere. So you can keep those departments, that's okay. But you need to create cross-functional teams. Like I'm seeing that more as a matrix, where you have those columns are the departments with the employees, and you have projects as rows in this matrix. And those projects are requiring 1 or more people per department, not necessarily all the departments, but at least with this, when you see that, you know that these guys are going to talk to each other and make the project a success. So you need to make some structural changes in your company. Third element, you need to invest in technology. You need to increase your software stack in quality, not necessarily in quantity. In fact, if you have too many tools and they don't talk to each other, you should reduce the number of tools and solutions you have. Maybe reduce a few subscriptions and go for an ecosystem of tools. But we won't go in those details here. And you must, and I guess you have some what we call technical debt or technological debt. You have old tools that should be revamped and changed. And don't necessarily change one tool for another tool. Perhaps you should look at the needs that this tool is fulfilling and other needs. And perhaps you can find one tool that can do 2 of these things at the same time. So you can save a number of tools, easier to support, easier to learn for your employees. So again, look at your tech stack and make sure it's good for now and in the future. And having an innovation roadmap would make total sense for you to plan in advance to make sure that what you're going to buy or subscribe to is going to talk to each other, to make sure you have a nice ecosystem that is easy to maintain and easy to work with and brings you the information you need to be successful. So, fourth one, no surprise, digital literacy across its workforce. It goes with the culture, in my opinion, but that brings the culture as well. So that helps, it supports the cultural change you have to do to be mature digitally. So having a program, as I said, is very important. Make sure everybody is bringing. So you can have some laggard in your company. Don't judge them. Make you the guide to help them to be at the level at least of the other ones. And after it can bring everybody up over time. And this is a culture and a good training program in your company that will make the difference. And that will simplify everything else, obviously. And the fifth one, employee development initiatives, is let your employees making some tests. Let your employees fail with those tests. Let them learn from these tests. So fail and fail fast, as we hear very often, is key. So this is more like a growth mindset that you have to bring. It could be like company growth mindset. It could be a product mindset, a department growth mindset. But it should go down at the employees' growth mindset. So they want to learn, they want to bring to your company. But in order to do that, you need to let them making some tests. So you can have a lab for that, or you can have like certain percentage of their time allocated to that. We have a special projects that they can test. You can put 2-3 employees with their initiatives that they can make some tests and from that, whatever they fail on that, they're going to learn. And eventually this knowledge, this learning process will bring quality products or quality offering in your company that could make a big difference. You may have heard that a lot of new inventions, they have been discovered not necessarily the right way. It wasn't like 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, we have an invention and we're successful. It's more they were testing something on to accomplish, example, a weapon like the microwave, and they find out, oh, we can do microwave for food, so totally different. But this is why, if you let the people doing their own thing, it's not only you supporting the innovation process, it's everybody in the company. So the power of multiple people doing and looking for the best of your company. So don't wait to invest and do one at least or all of these things, but start now. That will make a huge difference. And you'll thank you in the future that you've started today to make these things. And in culture, organizational, people here. So if you look at people, and technology. So focus on your people. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe below and set up the notifications. I'm on a mission to help entrepreneurs to be successful in their transformation. Stay tuned for more videos and don't forget to comment below with your ideas or any topics you'd like me to discuss for you.